Today I'm going to show you how to coat your cake in a perfect layer of ganache or buttercream. After your cake has chilled overnight, or for a few hours at least, you're going to want to put on a second layer of ganache. So this is my leftover ganache. It's been sitting overnight just at room temperature, but it's pretty firm now. It's almost like the consistency of a truffle. This is actually what they make truffles with, is ganache. So I'm going to put this in the microwave. Let's start with 30 seconds and see what happens. Give it a mix, but we want it to basically be back at the peanut butter stage. It's pretty close. It's just softened it just enough that it's probably going to be good to coat our cake. And then let's get our cake out of the refrigerator and put on our final coat of ganache. Go ahead and put your non-skin pad down, and then your cake. That just kind of keeps things from moving around. We're going to start out by putting a nice thick layer on the top. And remember our same technique where we start from the center and move towards us to make sure we have a nice flat top. And then we want to put a nice thick layer around the outside. These small cakes are always more difficult to ice than larger cakes because they tend to move around a little bit. If you have lumps, you can go back and reheat your ganache because it's all going to be hard after it sets up. It's just that I kind of heated it unevenly, so maybe do 15 seconds and then 15 seconds. This is the exact same process you would go through if you were doing buttercream, except for that instead of heating up your buttercream, you would whip it in the mixer before you use it, because buttercream is never quite the same as it was the day you made it, so you always want to re-whip it. Now we're just going to take our bench scraper, start scraping off the excess ganache, and this would work for buttercream as well. You just want to make sure that you're holding the bench scraper directly perpendicular to the side of the cake. You don't want to hold it at this kind of angle because then you can accidentally go like this, which will end up in not straight sides. Straight up and down, and just work your way around until your bench scraper hits the cardboard round that's underneath the cake, and then you will know your sides are straight. Because the cakes are chilled, you'll notice right away that the ganache is getting much firmer. So you can see that we've hit the board right here. Just a little bit further to go. So to finish our cake off, we're going to need to heat up a little bit of water and start with a nice fresh bench scraper. It's all clean. I'm heating up my water for a minute, and I have a fresh towel nearby. It's going to be important. We're also going to want a nice clean offset spatula. You only have to do this if you're using ganache. If you're using buttercream, then you don't need to go through the process of heating any of your tools. You can just go straight to the scraping part. So put our hot water here, our spatula in here, and our bench scraper in here. And what this hot water does is it heats up your tools so that you can get a nice clean finish on the outside, but you just want to make sure that you wipe off your tools after they come out of the water every single time and before they touch the chocolate, or you'll end up staining the chocolate with the water. I'm going to wipe off my tools. Using my hot offset spatula to just smooth out that top, building up my edges. This is exactly why ganache is so popular to use under cakes, is because it's very strong. Even when put up against heat, it's still very strong. If you have any little holes in anywhere, just take a little bit of ganache and fill that in and just smooth it out. To smooth out the edge, I'm just going to start at the back, move it towards the center, and that just kind of knocks down that rough edge. Gives you the sharp edge that you want. And that's how you coat your cake in ganache or buttercream. I'm Liz Merrick. See you guys next time.